Everyone, welcome back to FEMACY'S LightHouse. Thank you so much for being here with me once more on my channel. To book a private one-on-one session with me for 1 hour or 30 minutes, all of that info can be found in the description box below of this video. This is Taurus versus Aries. The moon is in fixed fire energy, Leo. Let's get started. Spirit, please speak to me in reference to cardinal energy, Aries. Okay, tell me more. Talk to me about what's going on with Aries. So there seems to be romantic interest here that Aries has for somebody. There's somebody that's heavily on Aries' mind, okay? They want to come together with this person. They want to be around them. They could be making plans to go somewhere with this person. There's plans being made, is what I'm getting here. Okay, it's like Aries is making plans with someone or will be making plans, because I feel like Aries is enamored with whomever this is. Okay, tell me more. Talk to me about this energy, please. Tell me more. Okay. Even though Aries is looking to have more with someone, the person that Aries is looking to have more with is very closed off. Okay, so there could be some plans that are being made. However, it's like Aries is not truly getting the attention that they want from this person. I feel like, yes, they're in love with somebody, or they're like infatuated with somebody. That's what I'm getting from Aries. Aries is infatuated with a certain person. Okay, I get that. However, the person that they are infatuated with is guarded. Even if plans are being made, even if they're going somewhere with this person, it's like Aries could feel like they're getting breadcrumbed by this individual. All right, so how does Aries feel about Taurus? How does Aries feel about Taurus? How does Aries feel about Taurus, please? How does Aries feel about Taurus? Very attracted to whatever Taurus has going on. Absolutely. With the King of Fire coming out here. Very interested in what Taurus is doing. Looking at it, watching it, keeping up with it. Wanting to see what's going on. Talking about it. Tell me more. How else does Aries feel about Taurus? Watching Taurus, eyes on Taurus, feeling like they have to be vigilant of whatever Taurus has going on. Taurus, Aries will not stop watching you. Aries is not going to stop talking about you. You're too interesting. You know, it's like your name is always going to come up. Okay? Like this person is always going to have something to say about you, always wants to know what you have going on. I feel like they're very attentive to you at this very moment. Yes. Okay? But Taurus, I must tell you that they feel that you are guarded, that you are blocked off, and that oftentimes they can't get their way with you. That's the energy that I'm getting from them. Okay? And so they feel like with you, it's an obstacle. And they're right. Good. Good. Nothing great comes easy. So, you know, I feel like they feel challenged by you, Taurus. They do. I feel like they're infatuated with you. I feel like they're interested in what you have going on. I feel like they're watching you. I feel like they stalk you. I think that you know this already. So you know that they're in your things. Page of Swords coming out here. How does Taurus feel about Aries? How does Taurus feel about Aries? Sometimes you just want to get away from them, is what you're telling me. Sometimes you just want to walk away. They disappoint you? For real? That's what I'm getting from your energy. It's like sometimes you need a break from them. You're telling me that you feel that Aries is clingy, is what you're telling me. Are they a bit clingy? Like, do you feel that they call you too much? They hit you up too much? They text you too much? They pop up at your office too much, or they pop up? It's like, yo, go have a seat. If I want to talk to you, I'll come and see you. Right? It's like, yo, why are you over here? Did I tell you to come to my office? No. I'll see you when I see you. So you're telling me that you feel like Aries is thirsty? Wow. Talk to me about how Taurus is like, I'm good. You know, what, you done with Aries? Because that's the energy that you're giving me. You're giving me that you're done with Aries and that you've had it. You're walking away from the situation. You needed to take a break, or you're just done, is what you're telling me, Taurus. It's like you be needing to get away from Aries, or it's like sometimes you're like, you know what? I don't want to talk to you, right? It's like there's this energy of like you telling them that you don't want to talk to them or something. I don't know what happened recently, but that's what I'm getting. They stress you out. 9 of Swords, like you feel like they're clingy. They're clingy. That's why I keep getting that. They're clingy. They call you too much? What is it? They're bothering you? They do something wrong and then they just keep calling you after they did something wrong. But then they never want to admit that they did something wrong. And then they keep calling you. It's like they don't want to leave you alone though. But they did something wrong and they don't know how to apologize. And then they're clingy. Taurus is not dealing with this Aries. I don't know what happened. I feel like there's a major change here. You guys are very different from each other lately. It's like you want to do something different, Taurus. I'm getting this energy of like you're in a completely different field, or like you want to go into something different. They're doing something else. You guys could be clashing because of different fields, different belief systems, lifestyles. Like you want to have a different lifestyle. They want to do things this way. You don't want to do things that way. And you're dealing with a cardinal. So the cardinal always wants to be in charge. They want to be the managers, the leaders. But sometimes the cardinals can be followers. And that's when they become clingy. What a paradox. How does someone that claims to be a leader turn into someone that's clingy when they're supposed to be the one that is steering the ship? You know? So, yeah, there's something like that going on. It's like you both want to do something different, which could cause a separation. What's the outcome? Yeah, you know, I feel like you are not agreeing with them, or they're not agreeing with you. And I feel like if they're not agreeing with you, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I don't care. They always trying to like make their point here. But I feel like you don't find their point that they're trying to make valid enough. And you'll confront them on that. You'll tell them why their points are not valid. And then you'll remind them to stop being clingy. If you're too clingy, any man's gonna run away from you. Point blank, period. All right? If you don't let a man breathe, he gonna run away. Let him miss you a little while. So I don't know. I just feel like, or, you know, vice versa. It could be someone else being clingy. You know, I don't know who's being clingy. I'm just getting clingy energy from an Aries. All right. That's what I have for you, Taurus and Aries. To book a private session, all of that info is below. Take care.